morning, everyone. This is the HVO Kilauea update for the morning of June 2nd. In the lower East Rift Zone, Fissure 8 continues to have lava fountains, but they are only reaching heights of about 50 meters or 164 feet. As of 6:30 a.m., the channelized lava flow that was heading towards the Four Corners area was about 1/10 of a mile from the intersection of Highway 132 and Highway 137. And along the length of that channel, there are small breakouts, including one near the intersection of Highway 132 and Pohoiki Road. The suggested evacuation for residents of Vacation Land, Kapoho Beach lots, and areas around Highway 137 is still in effect, and the mandatory evacuation of Leilani Estates remains in effect. Fissure 18, which was feeding a lava flow toward Highway 137 southwest of Vacation Land, is either inactive or is crusted over. The lava flow there is stalled and is moving very slowly. At the summit, a small explosion occurred at 1:30 p.m. yesterday afternoon, but overall ash emissions have decreased, which may be a result of the buildup of rubble in the bottom of the expanding overlook crater. Continued summit deflation, earthquake activity, and explosive events are still expected, and gas emissions remain high.
Hawaii residents have been told to abandon their homes as the latest lava flow destroys roadworks and leaves the area isolated. The National Guard helped the last group of residents out of the area after the USGS announced fresh eruption warnings. Hawaiian volcano Kilauea has forced more residents to abandon their home as fresh lava flow causes havoc in the area. The National Guard was called out to the eastern region of Big Island last night to assist in fresh evacuations of residents in the path of a rampaging lava river. Residents managed to escape the area mere hours before the lava severed road access to the area, according to officials. The lava flow now covers more than 11 miles of land, displacing more than 10,000 people from their homes. Where are the latest evacuations? Residents in the seaside town Kapoho were forced to abandon their homes to escape a lava flow that was as wide as 3 football fields last night. The National Guard and the local police force assisted in the evacuations, which is estimated to have displaced more than 500 people. Hours later, the lava flow destroyed much of the nearby highway connecting Kapoho and Vacation Land, isolating more than 500 homes from the rest of the island, according to the Hawaii County Civil Defense Agency. Because of the havoc and damage the volcano is causing, authorities gave residents two options: evacuate or get arrested. Residents were advised to evacuate by Friday afternoon. Emergency responders have no plans to rescue anyone from the evacuated areas past the deadline, the agency said. More than 2,000 Hawaiian residents had already evacuated the Leilani Estates this week ahead of the lava river, but the latest predictions from geologists showed the lava creeping towards Kapoho early on Saturday morning. Tensions in the southeastern region of Puna have been boiling over in recent days as residents who remain behind become increasingly agitated by the prolonged volcanic activity. On Thursday, a man was arrested after he fired a gun over the head of a neighbor who refused to leave the area. The man pointed a gun at the Puna resident after he became paranoid that looters may raid houses left behind by evacuation. Locals have become frustrated with the uncertainty authorities have over how long the volcanic activity can last. Lava flow has knocked out power and electricity supply to large parts of the south of Big Island, disrupting life for thousands of Hawaiians. The USGS and the Hawaii Volcano Observatory have been unable to predict when Kilauea will cease to spew lava and toxic fumes from the 23 fissures that have been ripped open in the area. The latest reports suggest that 87 homes have now been destroyed by the lava flow, which has been wreaking havoc in the country for more than a month. Fissure 8 remains the most active in the region, according to the USGS, who say the hottest lava flow so far has been hurled more than 260 feet in the air.
U.S. Hawaii National Guardsmen and active duty soldiers and Marines respond to the volcanic activity that is burying a neighborhood in Pahoa on the island of Hawaii. The servicemen took a brief break to remember their fallen brothers on this Memorial Day. Dual Status Commander Brigadier General Kenneth Hara presided over the ceremony.
Express our enduring gratitude as we join the nation in honoring the men and women who have given selflessly and sacrificed in service to our country. In her poem entitled, "Let Us Never Forget," Margaret Schroeder wrote the following: "Let us never forget freedom, that treasured jewel rare, or those who gave their lives for it, that we might live without despair."
The mailele that was draped over the pahaku that serves as a reminder of the local guardsmen who have fallen in battle was grown on site and woven by Hawaii National Guard NCO. This is Tech Sergeant Andrew Lee Jackson reporting with the Hawaii National Guard.